everyone, I am your host Ayushi Kara and welcome back to our channel Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how you can create JIRA issues in Todoist and receive reminder messages on Slack. So let's take an example that you are an IT professional or you're working with an industry who uses JIRA software for creating new issues. Now your Scrum Master or your managers are creating new issues on regular basis and they are assigning the task to various team members. Now you want that whenever a new issue is created and the task is assigned to you, then automatically a new task should get created into your Todoist account, and even you should receive a reminder on your Slack channel the next day that this particular issue has been created and the task is assigned to you. But here the problem is that there is no direct connection between JIRA software, Todoist and Slack. So how it is going to happen? So here we'll be setting in an automation using Pabbly Connect. So basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating all these software applications automatically. The best part here is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can use this software application very easily. So how you can set up this automation? For that, you need to come to my screen. So welcome back to my screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free button, and by clicking on sign up free button, you can create your own account in just 2 minutes. And you're going to get 100 tasks free every month. And if the task expires, the 100 free tasks will be credited to your account in the next month also. So if you're already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply click on sign in. In the All Apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on Access Now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we need to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on Create Workflow. Now here we need to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Create JIRA Issues in Todoist and Receive Reminder Messages on Slack. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on Create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we want that whenever a new JIRA issue is created and it is assigned to you, automatically a new task should get created into your Todoist account, and even you should receive a reminder message the next day. But for that, first we need to create a connection between your JIRA account and Pabbly Connect, so that whenever the issue is created and it is assigned to you, the details are captured in Pabbly Connect. So let's open this trigger window, and here let us choose the application name as JIRA software. Select the trigger event as configure webhooks. Now we can see a webhook URL and some instructions. So by following these instructions, you can set up the webhook in your JIRA software account. So let's move to the JIRA software account, and here we are on my JIRA software account. Now let's click on the settings option, and here we can find JIRA settings system option. Click on set system, and here when we scroll down, we can find webhooks option in the advanced tab. So click on webhooks. Now here we have to create a new webhook. For creating a new webhook, simply click on this plus sign, create a webhook. Now here we need to give a name to the webhook. So let us give the name as JIRA to Slack integration. You can give the webhook name as per your requirement. Select the status as enabled, and now it is asking for the URL. So here we have to paste the webhook URL that we have seen in Pabbly Connect. So let's copy this webhook URL from here and let us just paste it over here. Okay. Now here it is asking issue related events. You can specify a JQL query to send only events triggered by matching issues. The JQL filter does not apply to events under the issue link column. So we want that whenever a new issue is created, then only this workflow should run. Okay. So let us select this issue as created over here. And I want that whenever an issue is created in a specific project. Okay. So here we have to give a syntax for that. So let's come over here, and here you can also read, if necessary, you can specify a JQL query to send only events triggered by matching issues under issue related events section. So we are moving on that section itself. And here we have to give a specific project name. So we have to give project is equal to motorhead. So if this particular project name is motorhead, then only, and if the issue type is bug, then only this particular trigger should run. So we have to give the same over here. So let us select project is equal to, and here I'll be specifying the project name, that is Pabbly Connect integrations. So whenever a new issue will be created in Pabbly Connect integrations project, then only this workflow is going to run. Okay. Now let's scroll down, and now we are going to click on create. So here we can see webhook JIRA to Slack integration has been successfully created. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect, and here we can see that it is waiting for the webhook response. So in order to capture the response, we have to create a new issue in our JIRA software. So let's move to JIRA again. Here we will be moving to the project section, and here I'll be moving to Pabbly Connect integrations project. And here we'll be creating a new issue. So let's click on create. And here we have to select the same project name, Pabbly Connect integrations. The issue type will be task. And here I'll be entering the details of the task. So here I have entered the task as new integration required. And here I have entered the description as create and test the integration between Twitter and Airtable. Okay, so I have just entered the random details of a task over here. Now here the reporter will be Pabbly apps. Here if you want to specify a due date, you can just mention the due date. So I'm just giving it as 6th of August. And now here we need to select the assignee. So I want this task to be assigned to Ashi Rai. Okay, and now let's click on create. So here we can see you have created PCI 25 issue. So a new issue is created over here. Here we can find the description. Okay, and here we can find the title. Here we can find that it is assigned to Ashi Rai, reporter Pabbly apps. And here we can find the due date also. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see that the same details are captured over here. Okay, here we can find the timestamp, webhook event. And when we scroll down, the display name is Pabbly apps. It was assigned by Pabbly apps. This was the issue key. Okay, here we have got an issue ID also. And let's scroll down and we'll find all other details related to the task. Okay, here we can find the assignee name as Ashi Rai. And also we have got the details. Okay, yes, here we have got the description, create and test integration between Twitter and Airtable. And here we have got the summary. This was the task title. Okay, and here we have got some other details related to the task captured over here. Okay. So now we want that this workflow should run only when the task is assigned to a specific team member, that is Ashi Rai. Or let's say that this task is assigned to me. Then only this workflow should run. Okay. For that, come to this action step. And here we are going to apply a filter, the if condition. So let's select filter application over here. Now here we need to select the label. So the label will be assignee name. So let us find the same over here. So if the assignee name is equal to Ashi Rai, A-S-H-I, Ashi Rai, then only this particular workflow should run. Let's check the condition by clicking on save and send test request. So here we have got the status as success message, condition is true. Yes, just because this particular task is assigned to Ashi Rai only. Okay. So now we want to create a new task in our Todoist account. For that, click on this plus sign, add action step. And let us select the application name as Todoist. Select the action event as create task or create a task. Click on connect. Click on add new connection, and now it is asking for the token. Log into your Todoist account. Go to this particular URL. You can find your API token. So simply click on this particular hyperlink, or else I'll just take you to my Todoist account. And here we are just going to click on profile. Click on settings. And here at last we can find the integrations option. And when we scroll down, we can find the API token over here. So simply copy this API token. Okay. Move back to Pabbly Connect and paste the token over here. And click on save. And a connection will get created. Okay. And here we can see that our Todoist account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here it is asking for the content. What should be the content? Okay, for the new task. So we have already got the task details from our trigger response over here. So we'll be mapping all these details from here. Okay, for mapping, Simply click it over here. Come to JIRA issue. And here let us map the title as new integration required. Okay, this was the title. It will be the content. Here we'll be mapping the description again from JIRA. So let us find the description, create and test integration between Twitter and Airtable. Okay. Here we have to give the project ID. So I'll just take you to my Todoist account once again. Let's close this window. And here you can see that I have already created some projects over here. That is Google Calendar, Google Sheets, data from Google Sheets, and JIRA issues. So now I want to create a task in this particular project named JIRA issues. So we have to select the same over here. So let us select the same project ID as JIRA issues. Now here I am not entering any of the details as these are not mandatory. Here it is asking for the due date, specific date in YY, MM and DD format. So if you want to specify a due date, you can simply map it over here. So let's map the due date from JIRA software and let us find the due date over here. Okay, so this is the due date and here we have also got the due date in YY, MM and DD format itself. So it is the same format. So we have entered the due date. Let's scroll down. Now here it is asking for the priority of the task. Is it a natural task, an elevated or an important or an urgent task? So I'm just keeping it as an urgent task. And now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the responses received. It means a new task is created in our Todoist account. Let's check it. Let's move to JIRA issues and here we can see number 1, it means a task is created. And here we can find the same task details, new integration required. Here we can find its description also. And we open the details, we can find the due date over here. So the task is created and here we have got the priority. Okay. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. Now I want to receive a reminder message the second day. Okay. The next day I want to receive a reminder message that today the task you have to complete. For that, click on this plus sign add action step and I want the reminder message to be received on my Slack channel. So here we have to select the application name as Slack. Select the action event as add reminder. Click on connect. Click on add new connection and click on connect with Slack. Now it is asking for the token type. Enter the token type as either user or bot. Know more about the Slack tokens over here. So you can just simply click on this hyperlink and you will be redirected to Pabbly forum over here and you can find all the permission access over here for the user as well as bot. So you can select and you can choose it as per your requirement, whatever is suitable for you. In my case, I'm just giving it as a user and let's click on save. Now it is asking Pabbly Connect is requesting permission to access the Pabbly Connect Slack workspace. So let's click on allow and give away the access over here. Authorization successful. Okay, and now the Slack account is connected to Pabbly Connect just because I was already logged into my Slack account. So make sure before creating a connection, you're logged in. Okay. Now here it is asking for the text. So let us map the requirement over here. The task that was created in our JIRA software. New integration required. Okay, so this will be the task name. And along with this task name, I am just adding the description also. So this was the description. So this will be the text that I'll be receiving as a reminder on my Slack account. Now it is asking me remind when. The Unix timestamp up to 5 years from now. The number of seconds until the reminder. So here you can give it as in 15 minutes or every Thursday, or else you can just map the timestamp over here. For receiving the timestamp, we have to get it from date and time formatter. So let's move back and here we are going to click on this plus sign add action step. And here we'll be selecting date and time formatter. The action event would be add or subtract time. Click on connect. Now here it is asking for the date. So let us map today's date. Okay, the updated date and time. Now it is asking for the expression. Provide the amount of time you would like to add or subtract to the date. Example is also given plus 8 hours, plus 1 minute, 1 month, 2 days, minus 1 day, plus 8 hours. So what do you want to do with this particular date? So I want to receive the reminder message on the second day, the next day. So I have to add 1 day. So I am just giving the expression as plus 1 day. Okay. Now here it is asking to format and from format. So from format will be the same format of this particular date, which is automatically captured. And here I want this particular expression to be into the timestamp format. So this will be the timestamp format. Okay. Now let's click on save and send test request. And here we have got the timestamp format. So we'll be mapping it over here. Okay. But before mapping, let's connect it once again. Okay. And now let us map it from date and time formatter. This will be the timestamp. Now here it is asking remind who, to whom you want to remind this particular task. So I want the task to be reminded to Ashirai. So let us select the Ashirai name over here. And now let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the responses received. And here we have got all the details of the new task that will be reminded to you on Slack account. And this particular task will be reminded at a specific time that we have mentioned in the timestamp. Okay. So in this way, a message will be sent or a reminder message will be sent on your Slack account on the second day. But we want to check our workflow in the real time, that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. For that, here I'll just move to my date and time formatter, and here I'll be just changing the expression. So let us give it as plus 2 minutes. Okay. So this particular message will be sent in another 2 minutes. Let's click on save and send test request. So here we have got another timestamp, and we are just going to refresh our workflow so that the timestamp is automatically captured. Okay. So here we can see that a new timestamp is automatically captured. Okay, and now let's click on save. Data saved successfully. Okay. So now we are going to check this in the real time. So let's move to our JIRA software, and here we are going to create a new task. So let's select the project as Pabbly Connect integrations, issue type as task, and here I'm just giving the summary as integration for Google Sheets required. Okay, so I'm just giving a random message, and let us give the description as integration for Google Sheets and WhatsApp is required. Okay, so we have entered the description also, reporter as Pabbly apps. Let us select the due date as today's date itself. Okay, and here, okay, I'll just close this window. Okay, the assignee name is Ashira itself. Okay, and now let's click on create. So here we have created a new issue, and now we are going to check our Slack channel after 2 minutes. So we have to just wait for another 2 minutes over here. So here I am logged in from Ashirai account. Let's move to the Slack bot, and I'm just going to refresh it. Okay, and here we have got a new message. You asked me to remind you integration for Google Sheets required. Integration for Google Sheets and WhatsApp is required. Okay, so this was the title of the task and this was the description. So in this way, we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. So next time, whenever you're going to create a new task in your JIRA software over here, or the task will be assigned to Ashirai, then only this workflow is going to run. And here we have specified the time. Okay, so we have changed the time, the expression over here as plus 2 minutes. So here you have to just change it to plus 2 days or plus 3 days, or as per your requirement. Okay, so I'm just making it as plus 2 days again. Okay, let's just click on save. Okay, so this particular workflow is going to run after another 2 days. So whenever the expression will be changed, the message will be delivered on the Slack channel according to the expression. So now I'm just going to minimize all these windows, and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between JIRA software and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect has captured all the details of the task that you have created into your account. Then we have applied a filter over here that this particular workflow should run only if the assignee name is equal to Ashirai. Okay. Then we have created a task in our Todoist account using the details of the task of our JIRA software. Then we have applied the date and time formatter over here because we want to run this workflow, or we want to send a reminder message at a specific date and at a specific time. And at last, using all the details, we have added a reminder in our Slack account. And in this way, we have learned that how we can create an integration and how we can create JIRA issues in Todoist and receive reminder messages on Slack using Pabbly Connect. Thank you, everyone.
So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.